Hola, buenos dias. Hello, good morning. This is Andy Weston resonating in the matrix grid systems right now. The high division levels are going through its electrical circuits right now. So everything through its velocity speed is high rising through its continuous force. So the energy cycles are going through so many circles right now. And everything is line dividing. So remember I was telling you about once you get in the matrix, everything line divides through the subdividing. So it's very important to understand when you're in the matrix, everything is numbers, shapes, and letters. These things are extremely important because it gives you velocity, speed, acceleration, everything through its higher self, galactic higher self, and its voicing grids, everything through its communication lines, and everything through its incredible force as it high winds in northern, western, eastern, southern hemispheres, plus the atmospheres of its stratospheres, because everything is line divided through its atmospheres, because it has 4 sections, because that's what the dimensional earth is. It's cut in 4, right? So understanding each segment on each level through each parallels, you understand its gravitation and its pull of its dimensional earth. So it's fascinating stuff what's going on through electronic interference, but it's amazing to know these things. So I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody that's coming on my YouTube channel. It's great to have this tremendous love and abundance of everything through its unconditional love, as I showed you, and I guide you to everything that you need to know through what's going on with the galactic system, your body and ecosystems. So today I'd like to talk about the chakra system, how extremely important it is to our body and ecosystems, how you flush everything out, how you cleanse everything out, how you formalize through your voicing grids, understanding chakra formations, and understanding everything through it. It's subdividing and it's line dividing. Now this is where the matrix comes in. This is how you have to understand the chakra system. Everything's connected through the chakra system. Everything is dimensional set through the chakra system. All your voicing grids are full connection waves of radio signals. Each dimension is a waving pattern, of a telegraphing waving pattern, okay? And it synchronizes your soul completely and fully with the chakra system. So I'm going to draw out a diagram to show you the basic view of what happens when you go through your chakra formations. Okay, so you got, basically I'm going to just show you. Okay, this is a basic diagram of just showing you exactly what's involved with the body system and how important it is to know that the chakras in your system are energy cells. Okay, these things are extremely important because what it does, it provides you with everything you need to know when it comes to its system. Okay, so basically I'm just going to do a basic circulation and rotation of the body center. Everything through its equivalency is everything through its balance of its equilibrium. Okay, you have to know all the point centers. Remember I was telling you point center, point center, point center, point center. Everything's a point center. Okay, you understand that. That's volumes of communication. Okay, so basically we start off with this. Okay, this is a basic graph. Okay, of a galactic higher self, how everything rotates and circulates. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. Okay, circulating rotation. See those circles right there? Remember, everything's on a triangular base. It has to be, right? Because that's how your body is set. Okay, so there's 7 divisional lines right there. Those 7 divisional lines are chakra formations, and they all line center, every one of them. Okay. Now, believe it or not, chakra centers also have protection grids. So that's why I do the circulation through rotation, because everything formulates through its rotations of its circles. Okay, so you got the point centers. Point centers are in the center. 7. Okay, then you got the third eye. Okay, so you got your 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And everything through its connection is its psychic. And that's the communication of its waving patterns. Okay. That's telegraphing right now through the third eye. Everything through the third eye is its connection. Okay. Telecommunication. Okay. Telecommunication. Okay. Everything's telecommunication. Okay. So basically, you have the ground center. Okay. The ground center is basically, now I've done subdividing through line dividing through all chakra formations. Okay. There's 7 within the center. Okay. Now usually it starts from the lower of its back, of its spine, right? But I'm showing you what it looks like when you stand up. So basically you have the ground formation, okay, because everything's connected through Mother Gaia. Okay. You have the ground formation, right? Now you can't see the feet, but I'm just showing you what it looks like. Ground formation, everything's connected through the grounds, okay? That's community through nature's core, and everything connected through, plants, trees, everything that's through its grounds, okay? And then you work your way up to the sacral, okay? The sacral is a created device. It gives you pleasures, desires, everything through its circles. So it uprises your system. It makes you feel better through the creative centers. Sacral, okay? And then you have the solar plex. Now the solar plex sets in the center, okay, of its middle. Solar plex. Okay, solar plex is basically your power center. That's connection to everything. That gives you the confidence, awareness, focus, and courage, and everything through its strengths of its confidence. Okay, solar. Okay. Now, the reason why I've done this is to show you exactly the real chakra formation and how it looks like in the galactic system. Okay, everything's connected, but there's a lot more chakra formations. Once you understand, there's so many chakra formations in the body system. Okay, so my collected device collected 600 chakra formations, but it's beyond its centers, and I've gone into the matrix, and now I'm a dimensional set of a shape of its center, which is energizing everything through the matrix and communication of telegraphing, telecommunication, and everything through its line graphing, subgraphing, and everything through its electronic interference, okay, which is the energy cycles. So that's why in the galactic system, the chakra system of the body system is totally different, okay? Now, the chakra system usually is the 7 of its centers, which lines divides. But I'm just showing you, okay, how many chakra formations are in the body. Once you understand its communication of radio signals, then you understand everything through its chakra formation, okay? So basically, then you work your way up from the solar plex, okay, to the heart, okay? The heart is a flower of love, like we talked about before. It's a planet system through its energy cycles, through its harmonic systems, okay? The heart is very powerful. It's the most powerful energy system that you can have in your body. So the heart is the connection waves in everything. Heart connection. It connects to everything through its line graphing surface of everything, through its solar surface, through its harmonic, and everything through its galactic, and everything through its matrix, okay? So it connects to everything, okay? Heart connection, okay? All right. Now you have your throat, which is the telecommunication. That opens up all the communication levels of your voicing grid. Okay. Voicing grid. Voicing grid is very important because you're telecommunicating through telegraphing. You're waving radio signals. So it's a voicing grid, and it opens and generalizes everything through its energy cycles. Okay? The voicing grid. Okay? I'm showing you the real chart and what it looks like in the galactic system. Not the human DNA. This is the galactic DNA. Okay? Like I said, everything in space continuum is different. Everybody has to understand that. But everything line formates, everything is balanced through its equilibrium of its surface. Okay, and then you have the energy field. Okay, the energy field is called the optic center. Okay, hi Trisha, how you doing? And the optic center uses its regulators. I was talking about its oxygen levels. That's the wind force. That's how it gets its continuous wind force through its energy fields. And it goes around in its circulation and its rotation like this. Okay? So wind cycles through the chakra formations. Okay? Everything is connected and has to. And that's how you become an energetic energy system activating computer system. Okay? So, like I said, everything is point center. Okay? Everything has to be. And then you have the crown chakra. Okay, the crown chakra is the solar kinetic energy wave. Okay? You're getting into orbit. Solar orbit. Okay? So your communication wave through your chakra formation is no longer in its body center. It's now leaving. Okay? And it's going through the solar orbits. Okay? Chakra, crown, solar orbits. Okay? How's everybody doing so far? Hey, Angel, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just talking about your chakra formation, how important it is to understand that its graphing system of its computer analytical system of its body system is energizing everything through its galactic system. So the galactic chart of a body, where all the chakras are, is different to its human DNA of its chakra system. Because the human DNA only has 7 to 12, okay? Anything beyond that is way over the solar orbits. And then it becomes the angelic, and then it becomes the galactic, and then it becomes the harmonic system to the matrix, okay? So, so basically from the heart connection, you saw going everything through its voicing grids. Voicing grids goes through its telecommunication through all radio signals of its third eye, which is the transferring lights. Transferring. Lights. That's your third eye. Okay? Transferring lights. That's your communication waves. Okay? These are telegraphing waving signals. Okay, this is extremely important because that's coming through your perception. Okay, so put this right here. Perception. Perception is everything through the dimensional sets of its sights. It's very important you guys know this. Perception. Okay, this formulates everything through its calculation, and everything through its modification, and everything through its coloration, and that's how it becomes active. Hi, Lightbeam, Angel, Trisha, how you guys doing? Yeah, I'm just formulating right now through the body system right now. I'm showing the chakra system right now in the galactic system and how it formulates and how it activates through its energy fields, through its energy cycles. So that energy field, okay, is fully connected through the body system, and it activates all its chakra system in its line formation. Okay? That's what it is, okay, in the galactic system. Okay. Now everything is activated through the chakras, and the chakras are activated through everything that's connected through the pixels. It has to, because everything is communication of a radio signal. Okay. So you have the ground formation, you have the sacral, okay? You have the solar plex, you have the heart, okay? We talked about that. You have the voicing grid, communication line, okay? It's very important that you cleanse your throat every single day through waters, okay? Water is very important. The more you flush out your system, the more your voicing grid, okay, becomes its allocation through location of loudness, okay? Because it telegraphs and it does a solar graph of a sonic. It's sonic vision of voice, okay? So let's just put that there, sonic vision. That sonic vision is telegraphing through the mind and the brain frequencies through its visualization of everything that's going on with the dream sequence. Remember I was telling you about the dream awakening? That's how it becomes sonic vision. And you use those sonic visions, okay, to allocate your locations through your voicing grids. And that's how you communicate to higher force through the solar orbits, okay? So that's it there, the sonic vision, okay? So that's what it looks like so far. It's a web graphing system of a computer galactic higher self system of its body system through its ecosystem. Okay, so that's what it is so far. So this is exciting, eh? Because I love this is what I love to do. Not just draw, but understand once you guys get a full view of what the galactic higher self is inside and out, then you can use your communication waves and your perception and allow yourself to see yourself through your sonic visions. Okay? That's what it is. It's trying to give you communication waving signals through all waving patterns. Okay? Waving patterns are the connection to the matrix. That's how the matrix gets coloration. Once you get into its coloration of its divisional lines, of its segments, then you'll understand everything through the solar orbits. Okay? So anything beyond the crown chakra, you're coming into the galactic system. And then you work your way up to the universal system. And then the universal becomes the divine, where you can go to any country in the world through the higher self or the galactic self. But it's all different communication line signals. Every time you travel to a country, the higher self needs to know the sonic visions of what's going on through its communication waves of its energy fields. Okay? Because the energy fields are connected through the sonic visions, through the chakra formations, and the solar orbits, as the crown chakra is connecting to the sonic visions. Okay? Has everybody got that so far? You guys have a lot of questions? That's great. So that's great. I'll just keep drawing it. You guys just keep talking among yourselves. I got a lot of information came out, so I got to tell you what's going on right now. So basically, your transferring lights are very important because it's telecommunicating to everything through the sonic visions of your perception to the solar orbits and its voicing grid as its full connection through the hearts and everything through its solar plex to its ground formations to its sacral. Okay? And everything through the crown chakra. And that's how it all connects through its solar energies. Because everything through its chakra formation illuminates. Okay? It illuminates. Every chakra formation illuminates. Okay? Every chakra formation is a different shape through a different dimension. Okay? So I'm just showing you. Okay? These are all illuminations right now, and it's getting ready for its dimensional sets through the sonic vision as it's using full connection waves through the transferring lights. So it's opening its centers, okay, of its lights. Now, depending on your mainframe of your solar energy through your connection of your energy fields, You can either have a white illumination of a glow, or you can have a gold. Gold is its highest. Okay? That's radiation from the galactic solar sun, planet, star system. That's also its coloration through the matrix, because everything's in the matrix. So I just wanted to show you a rough graph what goes on in the galactic system and its body and its DNA structure. Okay? Galactic system. Okay? The galactic system of its body and surface of its ecosystem. Okay? So that's what it looks like. That's what I'm talking about, is understanding everything through its circuitry levels, everything through its connection wires, everything through its energy fields and its energy cycles. Okay? So is everybody starting to get connected now? Are they starting to understand how important it is to know everything through the galactic system? Through your galactic DNA of its body structure. Okay? So after all the chakra formations illuminate, once you use your voicing grids, your transformation lights open. Okay, once they open, they go through the telecommunication of its radio signal of its chakra formation. And that chakra formation changes its shape once it uses its voicing grids, okay, because it has a voicing grid. Every chakra formation has a voicing grid, okay? They also have sonic visions. It's an energy cell, okay? Everything is breathing. Okay, it's electronic energy. So that electronic energy uses its own vibration to communicate with its waving signal, okay, through the crown chakra. It goes up to the space orbits of its space continuum, transfers information, okay, finds its shape through its creator. The creator comes back down, sends you the information of its chakra formation through its vibration of its harmonic system, okay? Now, as it's illuminating, it's upgrading your system through that chakra formation, because every chakra formation is a different dimensional set of a different dimensional realm. Okay? So everything in the body system is upgrading. Okay? Upgrading your system. Okay? Upgrading. Once you understand the upgrading, you understand everything through its chakra formation, upgrading systems. So there we go. See? It's upgrading the systems. See? Upgrading systems throughout its body. Okay? Depending on what chakra formation you are using. Okay? It's all about listening. The chakra formation is listening to what you want. Do you want ground formation? Do you want balance? Do you want security? Do you want power? Do you want to energize your voicing grids? Do you want to open your chakra formations of all its wind cycles through the crown chakra of spiritualism? That's what I'm saying. That's how it connects. That's how you telegraph, through its communication of all radio signals, through the galactic higher self of its systems. Okay. So basically, I just wanted to show you what goes on, okay, through the chakra formations, how it line divides its center through 7 or 12, okay? Anything above the solar orbits of its space continuum, okay, is space. And that's where it gets complex and complicated, because you have to communicate not just with its ground formations of its body center through its body and ecosystem, but you have to communicate with its solar connection energy waving patterns of its communication, of its transferring lights, of entity of forces, of energies. Okay? So that's where it gets more complicated. Because once you're in space and you're communicating through telegraphing and communication waves, you have to know who you're communicating with. And when you're using those chakra formations, you have to make sure you understand its location and where it comes from, because everything is formalized through a DNA structure. Okay? Chakra formations are made somehow, right? They come from space continuum, but you have to understand how to illuminate. You have to understand its activation. You have to understand its vibration. You have to understand how it circulates and rotates and changes shapes. Okay? You have to understand its cycles. You have to understand its speed and its velocity of this acceleration. Okay? That's what I mean by its DNA structure, understanding what the galactic system is, what the galactic higher self does in solar connected energy waving patterns of its transformation lights and its telecommunication through its voicing grid, because everything is connected through the heart condition. So that's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. That's the complete galactic higher self of its body system, of all communication ways of chakra systems. Okay? That's what it is. So, all right, so I'm good. I'm done. I just wanted to bring that out. I know it's been a half an hour, but all these energy cycles through my systematical systems, through its energy fields, is high rise and in so many different levels right now. And this information I have to get out of my system, because believe it or not, when you are a human in a vessel, you have information that's stored in the back. Okay, it sits there. But as you know, you have a frontal lobe and you have a back lobe of the brain. Okay, now that sits there and it's easier and it's comfortable. But once you have information in the subconscious, it high rises, it's on an angle. So you have to get that information out because it will explode, right? So you don't want to overload your system. That's why it's very important to communicate through its telegraphing waves of its telecommunication. So, how's everybody doing? All right, so everybody getting a better understanding now? It's chakra formation system. It's complete sets. You have to know everything from its ground up, okay? I'm not talking about 7 divisional lines. I'm not talking about 12. I'm talking about the complete chakra system. And it's all has to do with mastering. Mastering is everything through its chakra formation. Every dimensional set of a calculation through its modifications of a chakra formation has its own radio signal. And it sets in so many divisional lines in the solar systems. And that's how you get communication waves of its centers through your body systems of the galactic higher self and its systems. So, Mary, how you doing? Anything missed, you can watch back. Now, I probably say this over and over and over because it's easy for me to transfer information of the energy cycles to its energy systems. So I'll show you this one more time, but this is what it is. Okay, this is exactly what it is. This is a complete graphing system of the galactic higher self in the solar systems. Okay. So everything is illustrated and put out through its diagram. And I put it through diagrams because it's much easier for you guys. Talking is just not enough. I have to illustrate for you guys. It's very informative and it's much easier for everybody to understand. So, okay, so let's go back with questions. Okay, Trisha, Angel, good morning. Light Being, I always like to say good morning first. Mary. Okay, so now we got questions. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Light Being. Love is among everybody. Love is around everything through its connection of an unconditional love. I saw more of formatting lining up last night. I was like gears intertwining and it did something like I wanted them to link to another from whatever direction they were coming in from, north and south. Okay, so your communication wise right now through your formulations of your chakra formations are line forming. So you're getting radio signals right now, Trisha. So you are communicating. So that's good. As long as you guys are listening and paying attention, you always will go up. If you're not paying attention, you will stay where you are. Okay? Now, moving forward, everything through is through an energy cycle. And everybody has to know how important that is. Okay? Rough night, no sleep, and full anxiety this morning. Everybody goes through that, yeah. We bless our water. Bless our water. Well, you can take any water as long as it's neutralized, you know, takes all that bacteria and all that, like, you know, bottled water. It's really not that great for you, but people drink it anyway because it's on a different alkaline, a different oxygen. Okay. So you have to understand what is good for you, and your higher self will tell you exactly, yes, this is great. Let's keep using this, because the higher self communicates with you on so many different waving patterns when it comes to the body system of its cleanliness. Okay. So I see them vertically aligning, then they go horizontally as I high rise. So you're vertical and you're aligning everything through its shapes. So you're getting your connection waving patterns through your traveling mechanisms, Trisha. That's great. And you're also connecting with electronic interference. Good stuff. Organites, we are a pyramid. No, the activation is a pyramid. You're a body center through an ecosystem. You're an energy waving system, okay, through an activating system. But you're not a pyramid. No. Pyramids are activation through chakra formations. Okay. Every chakra formation is illumination. Okay, it's a communication radio signal. And every chakra formation upgrades your body system through all different information. And everybody should know that. The 7 divisional lines, okay? From bottom, you go from low, middle, and high, higher and highest in the matrix. That's what I mean by going up, segments, divisional levels of its mastery. That's what it is. So anyway, the reason why I want to bring your attention is that when you guys are sleeping, did you pick up any energy of information that you can give back to me? Because so far Trisha is pretty much, she's understanding her information now. She's seeing and she's just telegraphing her communication waves through her voicing grids. So she's now communicating with vertical aligning. And she's also using her traveling mechanisms to go horizontal as she high rises. That's telecommunication. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying with description. Okay, so you guys are definitely aligning now with its balance. Okay, so Angel's digesting downloads. Hey Mary, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's good to see everybody. Yeah, the galactic crew. It's exactly what it is. That's so great. You guys have so many questions, and you're getting smarter and smarter through its intelligence, which is great, because the knowledge from the mind and the brain frequencies always gives you information. But mastering the information, it's amazing. Wrote a book on Monday painting. Oh, nice. So you're keeping yourself active through its creativeness. That's good. Good for you. Trisha, question. Am I right to think that when I see the chakras spinning and aligning with each other, and then I go into space, that I am in full communication. You're only in full communication with one chakra system. You can't activate all your chakra system. It will overload your body systems through its energy fields and your energy cycles. It will deplete its system, and basically all the regulators will diffuse its systems through its energetic systems, through the body and ego systems. So you can only activate one chakra formation at a time. You can communicate on all levels through a radio signal, but you can only activate one chakra formation. Okay? Because those energy cycles are very powerful, because those chakra formations that go into your centers are circling every single time through its illumination. And that energy is given information. Okay? You can't upload all those chakra formations because it's too much information. Okay? You can't upload your power center. You can't upload your voicing grids. You can't upload your heart condition. You can't. It's too much. Okay? That's what I'm saying. It's having it set in the brain system of its subconscious system. Okay? And once it becomes a conscious system through the solar regulators, your communication wave telegraphing patterns of its signals will expand and overload. Okay? So that's why you're giving so much information in your body system. It has to do with weight. It has to do with mass. It has to do with your height. It has to do with everything through its levels of its communication, of your brain waving signals. Okay? So that answers your question, hopefully, Trisha. But if you're seeing the chakras spin, then you're getting its full rotation of its communication lines, which is great. Good for you. So, we sent you info through thoughts. Yep. You guys are getting more intelligent now through the brain waving sequences of its segments. Your mind conception of your mind sectors are now interacting. Your interaction is going through its interfacing. So you guys are interfacing now with your vibrations, your energy cycles, activation of its movements, of shapes. Okay. Now you guys aren't into numbers. Okay. And you're not into letters yet. I'm just giving you information on what's going on. I have to give you information on what's going on through the matrix because it's very important, because we connect in so many ways and forms of the matrix and the body systems. Okay, because everything's connected through its centers. So, but everybody's different on their waving patterns. Okay, great. So Trisha, she bought color pencils. Great, good for you. So I can draw in color. Color is good because you see your perceptions as it's changing its radio signals. So now you're communicating through vibrations now, Trisha, through colorations. Great, good stuff. We had a lot of different phases, cycles through in dream, over and over. Phases of being we are not familiar with. Okay, anything through its cycle divisions of anything through its cycles of its circles, okay? Anything through its different phases, you're getting connected with different intelligence of energy systems. That's what's happening, Angel, okay? Because you're high rising now to different dimensional realms. And that's what I mean is you guys are now getting connected through your vibration, through the harmonic systems, okay? So those different phases are different cycles through the energy of its harmonic systems, through its frequencies. So maybe I'm seeing one chakra upgrading info when I see it connecting. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Trisha. You understand your upgrading system once you understand its connection and everything through its radio signal. If you could connect through your radio signal, through your brain waving patterns and your mind conceptors, through your mind frames and your mind interceptions, through your mind reacting and your mind framing, through its mind facing, then you have full connection waves through that chakra formation of its dimensional, of its location. So, hey, want to know me? Welcome back. It helps to put full speed lamps on the subconscious. Will it help to raise? Everything will raise in time, Mary. Okay. It's very important to understand that the subconscious is now turning to its conscious. So your solar connected energy waving, okay, thing is you also have energy fields throughout its body system, but you have to understand its circulation, because circulation is its rotation of its radio signal. Okay. So the subconscious is now going to be coming forward. So that's what we're working towards right now. So we're taking the subconscious, okay? We're coming out of the human DNA of a vessel, and we're becoming the solar kinetic energy waving of a light formation. And that light formation is changing everything through its subconscious, and it's coming forward to its front. And that's how it becomes intelligent, through 100% of its knowledge. Okay? And that's how it becomes a 100% of its radio signal. So that's what everybody's working towards right now. So we're trying to bring this to the front of its conscious. Okay? But everything through its speed, yeah, you're communicating higher with its levels, Mary. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. But it will definitely help raise everything through its subconscious. So, yeah, we talked about that, Angel. Numbers and letters. I've done illustrations. I use the letter H, you take in the dimension to its sets of its point centers. Go back with my live events of its communication, of its telecommunication. Because we were talking about numbers and letters. We're talking about everything through its ground formation and its crops. Remember? The matrix grid system, how it allocates in one divisional line through its center, point centers of numbers. Comes a matrix grid graphing system. So any information that you've missed, please watch back. It's very important, because now we're high rising to a higher chakra formation level. Okay. Yeah, you have to rewatch my videos, because it formulates and tells you everything that's going on through numbers and letters, and how I use it as DNA structures through its virtual reality. So yes, again, thank you for your drawing. I see everything you have drawn so far. Thank you for the connecting words. What I see is helpful. See, there you go. So Trisha's paying attention, and she's watching all the drawings. Okay. If you have to watch it over and over and over, you'll learn a lot more. Okay. And try to understand each word is representing everything through your body system. It's very important that you understand the listening skills of what I'm saying to you, because I'm trying to bring that subconscious to the conscious level, because the human DNA only lives on a conscious level of its human DNA. Okay. So I'm trying to take that human DNA out of you, so you become its life formation through the subconscious to the conscious. And that's where you use 100% of its communication of its radio signal. Okay. So I'm wondering if I ask for my brain to connect with each chakra, if that will help master each one. I've been asking my brain and mind to connect for about 1 week or so. So you guys are going through exercise. I love it. That's great. So you're actually formulating a lot better through the chakra system. Okay, basically understanding your definitions, understanding its formations through its chakra formations. Master each chakra formation. Understand what is a ground formation chakra. It's communication to Mother Gaia. Understand what my Mother Gaia is and what she does. Understand her communication levels. Understand her transformation lights. Understand her healing transitions. That's what I mean by mastering. Now that's just a ground chakra. Okay? And then you have the sacral. Okay? And then you have the root chakra. Okay? Root chakra gives you the balance and security. I'm talking about security divisional levels of your body system, how it goes on different high rising systems. But it's also security around your atmospheres, security around yourself, security around your loved ones. Okay? Security around yourself and your force fields. And you get your balance through your equilibrium. That is very important too. Look at me. So basically, you have the solar plex. Okay. And the root. The root is low dividing. Okay, anything through its ground formation works its way up. Okay, but you have to understand its ground formations. You have to understand its roots. You have to understand its sacral. You have to understand its solar plex. You have to understand its heart condition, everything through its connection energy wave through the matrix grid systems. Okay, and then you have to know the communication levels of its radio signals through your voicing grids, your throat chakra. Okay. But it just goes way beyond the galactic system. And once you master each chakra formation, you guys are going to high rise through higher communication levels of radio signals. And that's what you want to do. Okay? That's what you want to do. So, we're not familiar. We'll have to rewatch past videos and join your live stream last week. That's what I'm saying. It's very important that you communicate on all levels of my videos, Angel, because you'll get confused and it will interrupt your system. It will deplete its system and go back into the back frame of its system. So you want to go forward, right? As long as you understand the information, you don't have to know it. You just have to understand. And then the understanding becomes knowing, and the knowing becomes doing. Okay? So I'm trying to upload your systems through the brainwaving mind systems. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? So, you know, like Trisha, she's paying attention. Everybody's paying attention. Once you understand, you can get illustrations and draw them out through pencils or crayons. Try to use coloration, because coloration shows you a lot through its matrix and its grid system. Okay? You formulate a lot better because now you're using your minds. Okay? But I've got so much information that's coming out of me. It's unbelievable. There's a lot of things that we need to do. Okay? Next, we're going to get into the mind-brain waving system. Okay? We're going to use telegraphing of a telekinesis. We're going to communicate one to another. And what I mean by that is you guys are going to have your listening skills through its open frequencies of its brain frequency skills. Okay? So if I think of a number, or I think of a letter, or if I think of a shape, you should be able to understand through my voice and grids of what letter, number, or shape is. That's communication through my telepathy of telekinesis. Okay? So we'll do that in my next video. Very exciting. Very exciting. And that's how we communicate. We communicate through the mind and the brain of telekinesis through the harmonic systems of our voice and grids. Okay? So, wow, you guys got a lot of questions. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up here. Okay, so we did that. I think was a begging week about letters, not sure. Yeah, you guys have to go back and reframe everything that's going on through its video transmissions, because I show you everything through its numbers, letters, and shapes. Okay? Go through them all if you have to. That's how you guys move forward. Okay? I'm not giving you too much information. I'm just giving you what you need to know on a day-to-day. But everything is different through its review. Okay? So, can you talk more about the merging of the unconscious with the conscious? Oh, okay. Amanda, anything with the unconscious is sleep deprivation. Okay? Unconscious, like I'm unconscious, right? It's through the subconscious. Unconscious is no brain-waving system. It's not alive. It's not electric. It's not vibrating. Okay? It's the subconscious to conscious. We draw and always have numbers come through. Yes, drawing is very efficient. Try to get into coloration, because your perceptions are changing now. You guys are dimensional sets, okay, of perception. I'm trying to draw you guys into the matrix. we tend to be very careful in words that we write down. Well, just be extremely informative of what's going on through your systems. You guys are understanding your energy now. And this is great. You guys are giving me questions, you know, that are extremely informative. So now you're writing down things that you understand. Now you're mastering information. That's what I'm talking about. But you're still asking questions. If you can understand your energy, write it down, okay, right away. Text it out, saying, okay, this is this and this and this. Okay, I had a solar kinetic energy and waving pattern through a communication of a star system. Write it down, okay? And then try to point form it, draw it out, and then color it. That is a picture of a story through its dream sequence of its communication of a radio signal, okay? Now, try to analyze that, okay? Then use mind telepathy. Focus for a couple minutes, okay? Understand the vibration of its coloration and try to activate it through its movement. And that's where telekinesis comes in. Remember I was telling you about the star system, how you communicate it with the galactic higher self, and it can go into another dimension. Once you have partnership, you can move that object. You can do that on paper, okay? You can do that on paper. You can do that anywhere, okay? Last night I was watching TV, okay? And I was looking up at the ceiling and I saw this fixture, light fixture, and it was looking at me. It was communicating with me. I already have partnership with it, okay? And when you focus, what happens is its dimensional sets becomes real to its perception of its matrix. So now I just put my hand out like that and it uses its interference through its radiation of its electronic interference, and it sparked me. It was communicating with me. And it was going like this. It's flickering. That's how powerful you can be once you understand its perception of its coloration through the matrix and its grid systems. Okay? So everybody try to do that. Okay? Try to draw it out. Try to use the coloration. Try to understand your perception. Try to use your perception so you can change the coloration of its object or its shape. Okay? That's what you want to do. You want to communicate on their level. Once you communicate, you can activate its vibration and use telekinesis to make it move with its focus. Okay? Hammond, how you doing? Nice to meet you. How's it going? You tapped in yesterday, but you didn't say anything and then you walked out. So it's amazing how people come on, they get the information and then they leave. It's very important you guys watch my video. I try to be less informative or more informative depending on the energy cycles that go in my divisional levels of its energy system through its energy fields. Because those energies that go into me are high rising through the matrix and its grid systems. So either I talk faster, it's because I'm going through faster motion. And everything is in space continuum. And it high rises on so many different levels of the mind and the brain frequencies. Okay? So it's very important you guys watch my videos now. Because now we're getting to mind telepathy, activations of codes, frequencies, and movements of coloration through the matrix. It's exciting stuff, guys and ladies. So, but you guys got homework to do, you know? You really do. You have a lot to work on with the mind and the brain because now we're coming past, okay? We're going beyond its perception. And that's what I'm talking about, information. So that's great. You guys are coming with great, great questions. That's what I like. Okay, Trisha, have you done a live on each chakra and what there's purpose? Is that we can watch back? If so, do you recall the name of the video? Yeah, I just finished doing it, Trisha. I showed you the chakra chart of its galactic system so you can watch back. That's why it's very important that you guys don't miss my live shows. Now, I usually formulate my live shows in the mornings, okay? But it's very important that you watch them, okay? Because things are getting a lot more complex and a lot more tricky. So you have to understand, it's understanding the mind, okay? It's understanding the reversal of its mind. And it's understanding manipulation of its mind. And it's understanding its mind grabbing of its web graphing of its mind. Okay. So what I mean by manipulation, okay, I'm not talking about manipulating others through its brain frequency. I'm just talking about understanding your virus system, understanding the positive and negative wire of its manipulation. And how can you use that as a positive format and not a bad format? Okay. That's what I'm talking about, manipulation. Understanding your body system has its powers, okay, and it also has its weaknesses. That's manipulation. That's full communication through the body and ego systems. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and so basically, Tricia, try to watch back that. Hammond, hi Andrew, thank you for your videos. It's been a few months. I feel disconnected. Was so high before, like I was 5D, but the few months I'm not like before. Okay, so basically, what's happening with you, Hammond, is you're high rising too fast, and you're not understanding its dimensions because your dimensional sets see different things through its visualization of its focus. Okay, so it's very important that you pay attention to what's happening through my videos. Okay, try to watch my videos back. Okay, so you can get your balance. That's why you feel disconnected, because there's so much information. So you were high before in 5D, but it's been a few months. So you're letting go of your body system. You can't do that. You have to meditate every single day. Now, depending on your body system and how much you drink and how much you eat, it all depends on how many meditation methods you need, like maybe 1 or 2, depending. But your body system will tell you that. And everything through its communication is the higher self and the galactic higher self. It will tell you exactly how much times you have to meditate, because it's energy information that goes into you. You guys are now understanding what I'm talking about, okay, which is great. So that's why we're moving forward with the mind and the brain frequencies through the telekinesis of activation and movements, okay? So if you're unable to watch, you can still meditate with the intent of receiving Andrew's videos, and it will come through in meditation. I did it over Labor Day holiday when I had no intent. Okay, so being informative is great, Trisha. Good for you. 9H and Diamond. Okay, again, want to know me, you have to be specific with your questions. You talk about 9H. Are you talking about numbers and you're talking about letters through dimensional sets, through its point centers? You have to be specific with your questions. Trisha, also make sure that if you watch over your YouTube channels, please put the protective grids up prior to watching. They don't monitor and remove the dark forces that are there where Andrew pays attention. Anything through its connection is protection. I'm protecting everything through its energy, okay? I'm extremely, extremely powerful when it comes to protection. I'm protecting you guys. You're protecting the grids around you. I'm protecting your houses. I'm protecting everything through your families. That's what I mean by connection. You guys are not connected through me. I'm protecting everything through its community of its atmospheres, okay? Now, you can't see it because you don't know it, but you feel it. That's when I'm talking about communication, okay? We'll work towards that, but let's work to the mind and the brain, because the mind and the brain has to connect through all energy fields, okay? Then we'll get connected with the energy fields fully and completely, because you guys are subdividing right now through its line force, and your connection energy wave and patterns are going through its power force. So it's good stuff. Yeah. So hopefully that helps you out. Vesca, wow. Seen you in a while. You've been busy. You missed a lot. Try to keep up if you can. Yeah. That's great. It's good to see that you're busy. It's good. Well, welcome back. It's been a while. Everything through protection device, through its energy device, through its electronic device, and everything through its connection of its softwares, of its YouTubes, has its own protection grids. Yeah. That's what I mean. YouTube has its own protection. It's the biggest platform in the multiverse. Okay, YouTube, Google. Okay, you guys need that for information. It's very important. I'm going to go today. Have a great day, everyone. Until tomorrow. Okay, Trisha. So, just keep formulated. Try to draw out those diagrams. Use your coloration and your perception. Try to activate through its movements and its shapes. Try to do that. So, but anyway, hopefully you guys get a gist of what's going on right now as we try to keep moving forward. But now's the time for everybody to pay attention, because things are coming extremely real now. Okay, and that's why you have to be more informed with its communication of all radio signals, of its chakra formations, and how you can have a complete system, right? And get the keys to the multiverse. Now, it depends on your mission. It depends on what's going on through your communication. Okay? So once you start mastering those chakra formations, your accumulation lines of its line defense through its security defense is going to uprise your body and ecosystem defense systems. That's what you want, right? To uplift everything to its upgrades. Okay? So that's very important to have. It really is. Because every information they give you is data processing all the time, every day, right? Every single day. So once you get true knowledge of that and its understanding, the knowledge will become a lot more clear to you through this video transmission. So but I hope everybody's doing well. A couple more questions and then I'm going to tap out. It's already been an hour. It's amazing how things go so fast, It's unbelievable. Especially when you have energy that goes into you. Because everything is an incredible force. And once you understand its line divisions through everything through its cycles, everything through its circles, everything through its rotation and circulation, your wind factorings of northern, western, southern, eastern hemispheres through its atmospheres, of its stratospheres, give you full connection ways through its knowledge and its power centers. So it's good to see everybody, I'm going to let everybody go. Okay. I wanted to get on here quicker because, like I said, the energy information has to come out. So now it's out. You guys have the diagram and the illustration. So focus on that through its perception and understand its chakra system. Okay. This is Andrew Weston, resonating in the matrix in the grid system, high rising through the chakra formations of its body and its connection energy waving patterns through its radio signals. Calling in. Adios, everybody.